Let's talk about the Great American Resignation.
Yeah, there's a new study showing something that may be able to get people from stopping quitting, and that would be a 4-day work week. So it was a recent survey. This is of 22 to 35-year-olds, so a younger group of people who had recently quit their jobs. And number one, they said that would keep them as money. But number two, a third of them said it was a 4-day work week. And then when you pushed this group of people further, 80% of them said they support a 4-day work week. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's my question for you.
Who would be opposed?
Well, here's
Bosses.
My question for you. Is it still a 40-hour week?
But they would get a 4-day work week, right?
Yeah.
Well, is it a 40-hour week or is it a 32-hour week? Are we working
guess it
4
depends on-
10s? Are we working 4 8s?
I don't know. It
What
depends.
does that mean?
I would think it would be the situation if you work from home and you're still getting your work done, you know, versus like being at work for 4 days. I mean, it's the whole flexibility.
My read on this is 4 8-hour days. Isn't yours? With
That
this
was-
poll
So it was
as to what
32
people
hour
are
work
saying?
Yes, but I think that with the poll, that's what people are saying,
Yeah,
that they
and
want
I
a
think-
32-hour work week.
Yeah.
But I think when people, especially companies, are looking at 4-day work weeks, they're probably looking at closer to 4 10s in the way that we work now.
Yeah. Well, and that's fine, but if you're going to really make a dent, here's the thing. The younger generation has decided that they're on the raw end of the deal when it comes to work, and they now have the power to quit.
Yep.
And they're doing it. And so workplaces can sit here and act like it's the 1960s and do things just because it's the way Heather and I came up.
Yep.
No one cares. And so if I ran a company, 100% I would experiment with a 4-day work week with 8-hour days, because the truth is, and every boss out there knows it, the reason that workplaces are so efficient is because we all check our email at home, we're doing work on the phone, we get texted by the boss.
Right.
People are working so much, and the younger generation is like, you know what, I'm done with it.
Right. What
Wow,
What
it's
a
a
4-day
shift.
work
Don't you
week
wish we
be?
had this
Yeah.
courage?
It's a big shift.
I wish we had the courage. We didn't. We just kind of marched along because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
The workplaces are doing fine. All these companies have record profits, and so the workers are saying, "What about us?"
Yeah, and they've done
Right.
tests. They've looked
Right.
at this. Other places have done this. Iceland has done this to an extent. Microsoft, and what they found there is that stress and burnout went down, but productivity actually went up. Obviously,
In the 410s,
yes.
right? Yeah.
Obviously, this is those are small scale when we look at that. And I suspect large corporations aren't going to want to make this move. So the reality of it happening may be more likely than it was pre-pandemic, but I think you're going to have a lot of resistance.
You're skeptical,
to
yeah.
that.
The question is, we have talked about this in the past. Do you think it would really eventually switch, in your opinion? Do you think that would eventually really happen?
Will
it's too
workplaces
much of a sea
switch?
change.
No.
I do. I don't think they will.
We'll see. When the younger people are actually in charge, I'll be curious if they make some of
Right.
these moves.
Yeah.
Maybe they will. I hope
Yeah.
so.
That'll be interesting.
I like that people are rising up a little bit, though.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about it.